the Kingdom Hour radio broadcast? No problem. Get ready for the Kingdom After Hour show. Raw, uncut, unscripted dialogue with gut-busting humor. The Kingdom After Hour is worth waiting around for. The after party starts now. It's the Kingdom After Hour show.
Are you ready?
It's the Kingdom After Hour show.
Well, greetings, beloved. Welcome to the Kingdom After Hour show. It's the hour after the Kingdom Hour. It's where we have raw, uncut, unscripted conversation, dialogue to have it, just for you. The digital streaming audience. It's the Kingdom After Hour show. Let's go. And the house has filled up real fast. Sitting in with us today is none other, for the first time of the year, is Big Papa of Big Papa's Pies and Catering. Sitting in with us today, and the Kingdom production crew has enlarged. Okay, that's Connor in the building. That's the Funky Cole Maninas. That's Nicholas. That's Malika. That's Connor in the middle doing what they do. And we can't forget about Benjamin over there eating on one of them pies, the Big Papa pies over there in the corner. He eating them pies. He was quiet because once he got that pie in his hand, he didn't say nothing, y'all. He was all smiling, and all of a sudden he ate that pie. He was smiling even bigger, and he ain't say nothing since. He just chomped it down on Big Papa's Pies. And then, of course, sitting in at the desk with us today is none other than Chauncey. Mr. Sir That in the building with us today, getting the scuba snack. Oh, that don't work. There we go. All right, we go. Yeah. He said they newlyweds. And of course, the Kingdom crew in the building. It's just 3/4 of us, in the building. That's none other than the Emerge Butterfly, Ricky Roberts.
The pie still got him in his throat.
It is, because I'm trying to figure out how I can snag me another one of the pies. I'm trying to think about that. But yeah. And of course, it's none other than the resurrected one. Off of her bed of affliction, it is none other than Desiree D.C. Collins. She's feeling much better. It's good to have you back. Glad to see you feeling well.
Good to be back. Good to be seen. And good to be with all of you.
Yes. Soon to be. Can I say it?
Okay.
Yeah. Soon to be our councilman of District 3.
District 3.
Yeah, running for council person.
I am.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. Definitely have our full support.
Thank you.
Amen. So tell us about that right quick, because I mean, you do what you do, but you threw that one out there quick. She hit me with that text. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go. Hey.
That's
Well,
exciting.
thanks so much. I have to say that I feel challenged when you are a person who has a moral compass and your God frame, right?
Yeah.
And you look at the world and how policies and decisions are being made by people who don't have a God frame.
Oh, wow.
And I have to wonder why do we allow them to govern our cities
Yeah.
and to make policies when they never have the people that from where we come from in mind. And then when I think to myself, that's ridiculous. Somebody needs to do something about that.
Like,
I am somebody. You are somebody. We are somebody.
Yeah.
And I think that's making our lives an offering, right, to God. And I think this is another leg of service.
Yeah.
I'm a servant leader. I have a servant's heart. My work speaks for me. It's just a legacy of service. So I don't think of this as anything more than another opportunity to sow
Serve
seed in
people.
service,
Yeah.
right? And if I think that things just are not going the way they should be, maybe I can sit down at a few tables and help the world be a better place while I'm on this side.
Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah.
beautiful.
It
I'm so
is.
excited.
Thanks.
I looked at my phone, then I was like, wait a minute, but it's okay. It's okay. You can touch it. You know a number. You can call it. You can pray with her. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
See how the emotions came out? It was all like kind of like.
Bottled up? No? Oh. Okay.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. The journey, because what that does is gets me to know my constituents. And I feel like I've had a wonderful opportunity to know the people in my community. This is for Baker. I'm
Yeah.
running for city councilwoman in District 3 in Baker.
Mm-hmm.
But I had Simple Pleasures Child Care Center for 20 years in Baker on the corner of Groom and McHugh, the yellow building, rainbow on the front door. And so that was service.
Yeah.
And then my husband had Buffalo Soldier Sports Organization. That's service. And then I do Interact, which helps high school students pass the ACT and get college scholarships. Service. We did disaster relief
Yeah.
with Hurricanes
Furniture,
Rita, Katrina, Gustav, Isaac, and even in the flood of 2016. And on those journeys of just serving,
Yeah.
I was awarded the Citizen of the Year by the
Come
city of Baker
on.
and accolades from.
Last year, right?
I'm sorry.
It was last year when you got the award.
Last year, 2023, I actually won the Rotarian of the Year award for community service. Thanks. And so, but you never do it for the award.
Right.
I didn't even know that these awards ever exist, or how people find you to decide they want to put their finger on you and give you one, right? I learned more about that, but it's just living a life of service. And I think that this would be another opportunity to serve when you sit down and look at decisions that are being made about our people and who makes these decisions.
Come on.
And why does it end up like this? And so it kind of makes me, and every time that I have stood up in service, it wasn't because I thought, how can I word that? I thought this is what I want to do. It was for such a time as this.
Yeah.
Right?
Something had to be done.
Something had to be done.
Yeah.
It was just the flood happened. My house flooded. I had 8 feet of water in my home.
Wow.
So writing to companies and asking for resources is selfish when I know my entire community flooded. So I was writing for companies for the city. I didn't know that was a thing. Besides, really, we lost everything.
Yeah.
But in turn, many companies responded. They made major donations. We were able to give a lot, and that could be a further conversation if y'all want to ask. But, just gave a lot. But as it resulted, I was nominated Citizen of the Year for the amount of resources I was able to get for the city. So
That's awesome.
each
Putting
time.
Baker on the map.
Oh, thanks. And so each time it wasn't because of anything besides something happened, so what are we going to do about it as a people? And I think the other thing is I don't do it alone. So I'm always galvanizing people going, what's in your hand? What are their gifts and talents, because it belongs here. You want to create spaces where people feel like they belong and they can contribute what they have, because that's how we build community. And I just want to continue to do the work.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
In Proverbs, it talks about that when the righteous are in rule, the city rejoices. So you asked about the question, those who are making policies and rules and all of those things. The times that you will see cities that are mourning and there's no sunshine, there's no happiness, there's no joy, that means that there are no righteous in rule. But when the righteous are in rule, the city rejoices. It's a time to celebrate because you got righteous people doing righteous things who have how did you put it, a God frame.
Yeah.
They're keeping God focused as the center. And so the city can rejoice when you got people who love God in rule. So thank God for you stepping
thank
up.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
appreciate it.
I saw that sign. I just put two.
Because Big Papa in Baker.
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. My mailing address is Baker,
Okay.
but I'm right outside. I'm like Brownsfield Station number 2. So as soon as when you pass Groom Road, and you go across the bridge around the other side coming in from Clinton, when you get to that bridge, it says entering Baker.
Yeah.
But I'm at the red light just before that. So my mailing address is Baker, but I don't vote for
Yeah.
Councilman.
the
The mayor.
the mayor. I don't vote for the mayor. I don't know about. So I don't know. I don't know. I know my mailing address is Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't vote for the mayor.
Really? So you vote for Zachary or?
I don't vote for neither one.
You're in
Really?
Baton
I can't
Rouge.
vote. Yeah, see, like my power doesn't come from energy. My power comes from
Demco?
Demco, and I don't have water. I have gas from Baker, but water comes from from Baton Rouge.
Oh, the Baton Rouge Waterworks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know exactly where you are. So it's near Albertsons, so the old Albertsons on that other side. So it's Pettit Road when you cross over the bridge. Is that what you're
Right.
referring
When you
to?
cross,
That's Pettit.
but I'm right there in Brown Heights.
Yes.
Once you pass Pettit, the next red light, is that in your district?
It's not. My district runs Groom Road, and it goes back towards old Roseland skating rink.
Is it not Roseland?
It used to be the old Rose. Was it what, Roseland skating rink?
No, not Roseland.
What was
it was a Baker roller rink. Roller rink.
Roller rink.
Yeah.
Not Roseland. I made it up. Okay.
Yeah, that was owned by the Blues. Yeah.
So Groom Road going back, and so it goes all the way to like Walmart. So, but not that Walmart side. It's actually the Advantage Charter School
Yeah.
side, and going back towards Zachary,
Yeah.
and go all the way across to McHugh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then all the way back in that space, and then it loops back around to where Miracle Place Church is.
Playing off of 19. Yeah.
It goes back there towards the skating rink. So if you know anybody,
That's almost the whole Baker. Good
yeah,
Lord.
that's a pretty good part. So if you know anybody who lives in that area, tell them number 116. Vote for Odell Collins.
Odell Collins.
Desiree Odell Collins.
She
Yeah.
make sure y'all know.
You know your initials is Doc.
It is.
DOC.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? DOC. That's what's up. Come on. So it's kind of like the early running part now, huh? So
Yeah, it's I call it just evangelism
Yeah.
fellowship time.
Right.
Early voting is begins March 9th
Mm-hmm.
through the 14th, and then we have the actual election is March 23rd.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Come on. So Big Papa, even though you're not in the area, you still can support. You know, you just shout.
I was thinking
the word
about who
out.
is the council of that group from when she was telling me what area it is.
Yeah.
Is it a female? The current council?
I only run my own race.
You the only woman in the
In
race?
other words, she don't care who's in office.
No, I just wondered. I'm just trying to, but it's not a woman in that.
It is.
I think, I know what area it is.
This is the after hour now. It is the after hour.
I only speak life.
I think I know what area that is.
That's funny.
It's current, it ain't start with an R.
You press it, Big Papa. You press it.
Pressing hard.
I used to go to church at
Big Papa.
That's what you were saying. Is that you? Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Kingdom After Hour Show. After Hour Show.
I said, man, I know that person was so I did say that.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know. And you said that, oh, let's see that.
I love it. Yep. That's beautiful.
Funny.
Yep. Desiree Odell Collins.
Yes.
What up, Doc?
What up, Doc?
Councilman.
DOC.
Yep.
Contact Desiree.
The DOC.
C
That's
for
funny.
the Baker area.
Wow.
Past the charter school. Going around Zachary area. Right?
That's right.
Making away by Miracle Church. I don't know nothing about Baker area.
That's right. But you talked it up pretty good just
Yeah.
now.
I just repeated what you said.
You did good.
Listening.
You did
So you
good.
finally listened.
Do they have a final completion date of Baker High? Do you know?
It's supposed to be ready for them to open in the
This
fall.
upcoming- oh,
This
really?
coming fall. Yeah.
Oh wow. They got
Yeah.
a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That ain't but a couple months away, really. I mean, the way time flies. I
Yeah.
mean, good grace. So they're gonna be ready by fall?
They think it's going to be ready by the fall.
Oh, that's 8 months away. Not even quite 8, 7.
Yeah. They welcomed their new superintendent there. You know,
Wow.
and they actually honored him last night.
Really?
With the work that he's done in the community so far.
So he's a local guy.
I'm not going to say that. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if he's local or not.
okay.
Going home with
So
us.
what kind? How you did some work locally then? If they just okay, no comment.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's a
I'll,
whole different story.
I'll tell you, I'll have my own comment after.
Yeah. Okay, praise the Lord. So they creating their own narrative. Okay.
Get a rent house in that third area, and then they just be able to register from there. But they say they have a rent house, but they live somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Mike
spilling the
was at
tea?
your mouth. Yes.
You spilling the tea?
I was trying not
Yeah.
That's what they do, though.
But
Yeah, they put a rent house in there. I think they need to make sure that they live in the house for at least a year without another address.
Well,
Well, there's
longer.
There's so many big debates because what people don't realize is you can have a domicile and a residence.
Yeah.
And so when people are qualifying, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
if they're living at a place for 3 days out of 7,
Mm-hmm.
then it's considered that's someone who can run for office in that space.
That's ridiculous.
But speaking life over the city of Baker,
Yeah.
yeah. So looking forward to just transitions and things
Yeah.
moving forward and becoming better. All things new.
All things new.
All things new.
All right. Well, that's what's up. So early voting in March, and then the election time takes place
In March as
30th.
well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
March 23rd is election day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people can do early voting.
Mm-hmm.
March 9. The biggest thing is getting people registered to vote. Because
Yeah.
many times when I've met people, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, babe, I'm gonna vote for you."
Yeah.
And I go, "Okay." So,
Wh-
but
yeah.
you know, where do you vote? Oh, I vote in Port Allen. So you won't be voting
Right,
for me.
right,
And
right.
so it's just kind of going ahead and informing people.
Yeah, and educating them.
Yeah, getting
Well,
them.
and that's like Big Papa said, there are people who are close in the area, but maybe they're not in that voting precinct.
Right.
Like he's close to Baker, or his address says Baker, but he may not be able to
That
vote in the.
That area she's in,
Yeah.
that's right next door to me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the area. I mean,
Sure.
McHugh and Miracle Church, going
Yeah.
down
Yes.
Baker Road and all that. All that's in there. I'm right
Right,
there. I'm
right.
right there in the mix. But I didn't realize that until recently. My address is Baker.
Yeah.
But until I crossed that bridge,
Yes.
just like when you're going down Brownfield, until you cross over Thomas Road.
Yeah.
Because Baker got a stream probably about people who cater and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like trailers and stuff.
Right.
And see, but this guy got a trailer. He's sitting right at Thomas by across from Burger King, but he's not in Baker yet till he cross over the street.
Yeah.
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 Right.
That's how it is. It's crazy because, I was raised down Thomas Road close to 19. So
Yeah.
we're between Baker and Scotlandville technically, but our address said Baton Rouge.
Right.
And we're right between Scotlandville and Baker, housed in by Brownsfield. How in the world we become Baton Rouge? Nobody wanted to claim us, so they just threw us in with Baton Rouge. Right.
Okay.
And literally right across the street where, what's the park? Clark Park.
Yeah.
That's considered the Baker area. And literally, like you,
Yeah.
as soon as you cross the street, you're in a whole nother city.
Yeah.
So-
Because the fire station says Brownsfield
Yeah.
number 2. That's why I know I'm not. That's why it's the Brownsfield number 2. Yeah. And I don't vote for the mayor. That doesn't come on my back. The only thing I can't vote for is a congressman in that area.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the only person.
And that stuff, it's crazy to me because, like, Central gets to vote for the Baton Rouge mayor, but we don't vote for Central. Same with Zachary. Zachary residents can vote for the Baton Rouge mayor, but we don't get to vote for the mayor.
But Central is we on the radio.
When's after hour? Come on. Let's say what you got.
Some other people, they know it. They want
Facts.
Yeah, them other
Facts.
people do anything they want. That's, it's
Yeah,
popular.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. They get to vote for Baton Rouge mayor, but we don't get to
Yeah.
vote for
They not,
Well, it's the mayor president, right? And so because she's a mayor president, basically the president over other mayors, they get to speak into that situation of who gets to be that mayor. So if Baton Rouge would annex itself, if it would exist as its own entity,
Yeah.
then other people from other cities wouldn't be able to speak into it. But if you ever notice that she's mayor president, Sharon,
Yeah,
Westenbrook,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So she's the president of the other mayors who are within East Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Parish School.
that's why they always
He's
are.
Okay.
That's why that's why they
Yeah,
don't
mayor
like that.
president.
That's why they don't. I never heard. Until I
Yeah.
came
See,
here.
she educating us.
She's not educated. I just wonder why. 'Cause that's why they want her to stop being over them. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Oh,
That's what it is. Well, now we get another. I'm glad you educated, Desiree. I like that.
It's the Kingdom After Hour Show.
After hour, we can say anything we want.
that's what you gonna do. Big Papa, we part of this council culture now. That counts us real quick. Say what you gotta say though, Big Papa. You got the microphone. You facts though, that's reality. But I always wondered, mayor president. I was like, why mayor president? But that's
I never heard that.
yeah. I'm educated now. I feel enlightened. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Long night, huh? Long day.
It's all them Scooby snacks y'all been
Well,
eating.
you been if you already yawning. You eat one of them pies, you're not driving home, because you go straight to sleep. That pie it's gonna put you to sleep real quick.
Uh-huh.
Just a draining day. That's all.
Scooby snack. What day is Friday?
I got home by midnight. Big
You got
Papa.
home midnight. Oh yeah.
It's a long night, Papa. It's a long night.
I understand that. I have 2 sons, and they're a year and 2 weeks apart. One born, the oldest is September the 7th.
You're busy, Papa.
The young one was September 21st.
You ain't waste no time, Papa.
Well, Mama came to Baton Rouge. Mama came to Zachary. My wife lived in Zachary. Mama lived in Dallas. When she got, after she said, I want to go by my mama. That was after Thanksgiving. She didn't get back till September, October, November. She didn't get back to right after Thanksgiving. Well, hello.
It's some makeup work to
It
do.
was waiting on her.
That's some makeup work. He had some praise and worship going on.
See, October, November, December. 3 months, right? Okay, about that time. Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Can you see his episode of Paternity Court? I know that mine. I know that mine because see, I had sent it home in this month, and then she came back 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I sent it back with her mama. I know what happened.
No denial, huh, Big Papa?
No denial. She could tell a lie if she wanted to.
I'm kind of, you got September. She had the baby. She left. So she got October. Got Thanksgiving. I got to be down there with Mama, and Christmas right behind it. Well, you got the house plane. I was waiting on the plane that day. Yeah.
Did you wait till you get home, Big Papa?
I was 28 years old. I was 28 years old. And yeah, we got to the house. It's fuzzy now. I'm an old man.
He says fuzzy. As far as you can recollect, y'all made it to the house, huh?
Yeah, we need to get that.
Yeah, but he references age first. So at 28.
Oh
And
my
the
God.
baby would remember. The baby was only like 3 months old.
Oh, baby was asleep.
Yeah. But I didn't have a van then.
Oh yeah.
But there's a rate.
Yes.
I believe that you would. I really believe that you would make a very, very good counselor.
I agree.
She's very articulate. She's very knowledgeable, and
Compassionate.
You got it going on. I really believe. I wish I was in your district. I'd vote for you.
I wish you were too. But you can tell people who are in the district. Because
I will.
the thing about it, how people
I
look
know
at
somebody in I think I know somebody in your district is Living Lane part of your district.
it's not. No. That's gonna
you
be district.
McHugh and Baker Boulevard,
That's
going
it.
toward Miracle Church.
That's right.
I've never been after past McHugh on McHugh and Baker Road. I've never been back there.
Okay.
That's your area.
Yeah, but you may know somebody. So a lot of times, people will see a face and go, I don't know that lady. Right? And then you can tell them, well, I know her, and you can tell them about me.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Now I realize who Desiree Collins is. I thought I knew her. I know her somewhere. I had
Sit right by me.
Huh?
Be sitting right by me at the radio show.
But you got to realize, Desiree, you just showed a picture. You got little brush strokes on there too.
Let me look. Let me look at this.
I'm sitting right next to you.
It's a little different, huh? The person.
Hold on
It's live in memory.
Look at it good.
Look at it good.
What y'all gonna do with Big Papa?
Look at it. All right.
He said,
And brush strokes mean makeup. She has on makeup. Her face is made up. Okay, let's see. All right, just brush strokes. That's
go
called
back
brush
to
strokes.
that view. There we go.
Brush strokes. Okay. Okay, a little like she have on yellow, help her make it a little brighter. Okay.
I'm not talking about the wrinkles. I'm talking about the light. It's a little different. Can I say? Yeah.
Oh, you're getting dark there. Let's see. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Big Papa says it's been photoshopped.
No, he said because of the brush strokes.
That's Photoshop. That's Photoshop.
I think she got a little
What is
makeup on.
this is live and in living color here.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you know, Big Papa.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Oh, I see it. I see what you're saying, Big Papa.
I saw that sign.
I don't see nothing,
I
Desiree.
I saw the name Desiree.
Hey,
I know one
Desiree.
Desiree, but I didn't put the collar together. But I said,
That looks familiar, huh?
But that I said, looks like I know that person.
It's me.
Nah, it's you now. Don't get it wrong, it's you.
Oh my God.
Well, shout out to Michelle Collins, Michelle Thomas, who is my photographer, and she did this work for me. What you call it? Photoshopping.
Photoshop.
Her name is Michelle Thomas. She's a wonderful photographer.
Oh,
Michelle Thomas.
The reason why I asked that because one of my best friend named him Michelle. That's why I asked the last name Tom, but her name is she's a photographer.
She's not the one with the toys, huh?
No, I said
Okay.
she's
Back to the earlier show. Oh, that would mean that any one of you who's listening would have to go back and watch the earlier show to know about that show.
Oh my.
That wasn't one. That was not a friend of mine. I was in myself.
Oh yeah.
You know, that was
I'm sweating, Papa.
I was veterinary. You know, that's old.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, you just I was
She didn't make the cut.
Oh, definitely she made the cut. She don't know why she made the cut. But
Well, she knows now.
She knows now.
But it's not really the toy thing. But is
Some other things.
well, no, when you vetting somebody, which is when you vetting, when I married 46 years ago, one of the conversations we had, I'm pretty sure they did too.
Mm-hmm.
What you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Well, all she said she was bringing to the table was herself. At 72, I'm not going back to work for none. I'm retired.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. When dating or vetting someone, all you're doing when dating is collecting data.
Collecting.
Yep.
You're collecting data, what
That's
you
right.
like and what you do not like about a person. Does not mean that you will have to stay with that person
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
again, you are not married to them.
Yeah.
And
Not
so
like-
when they turn when they block your number or block you on Facebook, Instagram,
go ghost on you.
Messenger, or go ghost on you,
Yeah.
they have moved on.
Yes.
Except the fact.
Data
They
did
don't know
not
that,
compute.
though. They don't know that.
The data did not compute. There was something in the vetting process.
That did not go together.
They were
That did not go
but I had to
together.
figure out what goes on when you block. So I had somebody I blocked so I could see what goes. Because I blocked.
And she was still getting through?
Hold it. No. I blocked for a couple of weeks. I said, well, as soon as I turned it back on, the fog went.
Ding, 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 ding.
So I talked again. Then I blocked it again. I talked. Now it's gone.
That's what happens when you get hooked up with Big Papa.
And with the pie,
I'm just saying.
she must have had some of his food.
Well,
too.
Keith, on top of that, when my first wife, who was from she's born in Mississippi, she was from Zachary. And I said at that time I was interviewing. I didn't know the word vetting, but I was interviewing.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine gave me her number real quick, and I called her one night. Didn't know her, had never seen her.
Oh, wow.
And how she looked. And I said I was interviewing. And I talked for 3.5 hours. You know
In
what
that
I-
one phone conversation?
On that first, that's right.
Yeah,
First
wow.
one. You know what I told my player when I was living with in Dallas when I finished? Golly, auntie, I just talked to the woman I'm gonna marry.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Beautiful.
Familiar,
Sounds
huh?
familiar, huh?
Yeah.
And within a month,
A month.
well, it was a strange thing. In 2 weeks, she had a lot of guy friends, and they come by, but she was, they just friends, but they had another idea, but she was friends, and I said, I ain't going through all this. So I cut 2 weeks. I cut it loose. Then I called my friend back. She said, well, she told me something that made me angry. She said, well, I didn't give you her number for you to try to date her because I didn't think you could pull. I said, oh, what you mean I can't pull you? I said, what's my
Oh,
name?
she
My
jealous.
nickname is Big. My mother gave is Big Do. She said, well, I didn't think because her friend my wife lived in Port Arthur for a while. I didn't know her then. It was her first job. And she said, well, I didn't think you could pull her. I said, I didn't say I couldn't pull her. I said, I just don't feel like going to this. I said, well, I tell you what.
She was testing your game.
I say, I tell you what.
She called him out.
Bet I can pull her. Hey. She said, okay.
Love
She
it
said,
when you call me Big Papa.
She said, what the bet gonna be? Well, check this out. I'll make it quick. She said, I said, okay, one night on the town, whoever charged. She said, well, how I know if I won the bet or you won the bet? I said, I'm gonna send her heart to you, special delivery. And one day in a month, we were sitting on the counter, and I said, dial this number, baby, and repeat these words. You just not received my heart, special delivery. And you could hear her call over the whole phone, all the way in the whole room. No, not you. That was her left hand. But the key to that is I dated her right hand too in high school. But I didn't know her then. Neither one of them. I knew the right hand, but I knew the left hand. But we lasted 46 years.
Wow.
And so,
Good investment.
Well, come see, it's my right and my left, baby. Oh, there you go. All right.
I got you, baby.
All right, no problem. Yeah, 4 hours, 5 hours.
How long have y'all been married?
A year. Made a year December 31st.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
December 31st. Go ahead on.
Beautiful.
My fat brother, he was married in December. The only thing, and I was married in July the 1st. Only thing was, she's a Delta. Her brother was an Alpha, and she said his nose started bleeding. And her brother, I was talking pretty big at that time. Her brother was even bigger, and he said, "Frat, his nose better stop bleeding, cause it bled so much to keep a towel like this.
Yeah.
White.
Feel.
It was red now.
Wow.
Wow.
Bro, what's going on? And our brother was about 6'4".
Yeah.
You know, red, about 6'4". You know, huge, about 3'7".
Yeah.
She better stop bleeding. His nose better stop bleeding. Boy, you could have stopped your nose from bleeding. I don't know what the problem is. But
Whatever it is, stop it.
But they've been together. We got married in December. They're still together.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know why I was bleeding. It was just the idea, you know.
I was waiting
was
on
the
that.
stress.
I was waiting to be able to see why his nose was bleeding.
Had the big brother over his shoulder. He probably was scared.
Just stressed out.
So he was 31. Then he's 75. Yeah, he's 75 now. So he's 3 years older than me. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Wow. It's a long time.
So you never know, opposite attract, like they say, opposites, like kind repel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I couldn't marry somebody exactly like me anyway. That'd be boring.
It sure is.
You know? It would. I mean, for me, it'd be, yeah.
But when I was younger, and all the young ladies I ran with, they came in the zodiac sign Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
They came in the zodiac sign Scorpio. All the ladies I was married, I ran with, but I would never marry one of them. We partied all the time.
Yeah.
But they couldn't marry. I couldn't. My lady friend, I knew where she was. She was at her house.
Mm.
You know. And another thing, I'm very strange. When I first grew up, I had a very strange view. When I date a young lady, I meet her. Desiree no offense. She got jeans on and all that, pants on. Alexa, look, you need to wear a dress. Excuse me? I said, well, you need to wear a dress, girl. I need to see what you're working with. I need to see it. I'm serious. You need to wear a dress.
Yeah.
Okay? It's one thing, like I said,
No to kids.
yeah.
For your birthday.
She taking notes.
That all your children do not wear dresses anymore. Huh?
I'm putting in the family group.
Well, Desiree is very important. Just being in jeans all the time, the girls I partied with, hung out with all the time, I could never marry one of them. Like I said, I knew where my lady friend was. She, I was gone, but she knew. I knew where she was. And even when I was in college, she didn't even. My play sisters, they didn't even know my lady friend for the whole time we were together. And she would come say something to me every day.
Wow.
But they didn't know that's who
that
I
you was dating.
Yeah, They didn't know that's who I was dating.
Wow.
Because she talked to me like everybody else. Hey, we do,
Yeah.
I said, well, what time to see you about 8 o'clock? It's just the way we deal.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just life.
Big Papa had game. Big Doom.
There you go, bro. I got it. My friend brother sent me a picture when I was back in the day. He sent me a picture the other day. What he said? Going back in the past. Yeah.
Reminiscing.
Yeah,
Flashback.
he took it out the yearbook at the little college we went to. Yeah.
Yeah. What college was that?
Originally, I got a degree from Jarvis Christian College in East Texas. I went to Texas Southern for a while in grad school, and I also went to the University of Houston in system engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
My best friend's uncle went there. Basketball scholarship. U of H.
What's that?
I said my best friend's uncle went to U of H.
Oh yeah, U of H. When but I was all over the place.
Okay.
I was Delphi University in New York. I made pledges there. We traveled a lot.
Okay.
We was Fat Fry and the boys in Jackson, Tennessee. We was all over. We was frat brothers all over. We like to make
Free
friends.
spirits, huh?
You could tell Chauncey from the country. He going into my best friend's uncle. Like, what's his name? That's like your,
friend's
that's your own child.
The next question would be if somebody would say, "Who is it?" Yeah. I got you.
Raven, well, nobody know.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Hey, be careful, no Scooby snacks.
I was gonna tell her that.
Oh,
It goes both ways.
The word is your water cut off.
But trust me, I had the wrench to open it back up.
back to that taboo topic. Wow. Wow. Wrenches and water. Come on here.
Oh my! What we got ourselves into on that one?
I don't know. My mind went all kind of places. And I know I'm not the only one. I heard y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't think about
I'm
it.
trying to come back.
It went past me. I just let it go past me. There's a Ray focused in on it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't
I'm
focus.
trying to-
I didn't focus in on it. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to wash my
I thought that's you would have more. The taboo topic there. I thought you'd be more talkative about it. You know. 'Cause,
That's something. Gerald and I enjoy each other's company.
we are. Obviously, when you told me the last time I met you, you know, you're very productive. You know what I'm saying?
Ace and I enjoy each other's
But
company.
that was the Lord said. Be,
Very
be fruitful and
productive.
multiply. Yeah, you know. You definitely multiply.
I cannot.
It's the Kingdom After Hour Show.
Oh my God!
Let's keep up with good stock. Obviously.
I'm dead.
Good stock. Good stock.
Thank you.
Good stock. Good stock.
I'm dead. Big Do in the building.
But you know what good stock is?
Can't even get my brain.
This not the time. Yeah, they coming. You gonna get up. Your water gonna shut up. Be cut off. Woo.
Oh my! I cannot. I'm dead.
This is what I've been missing. I know it's time for me to come back to the Kingdom Hour. I thought about it. I said, "Oh man, I got to go to the Kingdom Hour."
Glad to have you back, Big Papa.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for the pies too. Big Papa Pies in the building with us today and catering. Big Papa Pies and catering. Matter of fact, give them a call today. 504-258-0268 is the number to dial. This is the Kingdom After Hour. I mean, you know, praise God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah
Worship.
anyhow.
Worship.
Ooh. Yeah.
What if there's one other person? What if the other lady working in the technical group, the young girl?
She's in school.
Yeah, FAMU.
Oh, she go to parents.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that like lemon
Jada.
pie.
Yeah. Well, the sweet potato made her get up and dance. So we have been trying to get her to
But
dance.
The lemon,
Yeah, she ended up
lemon
coming
dropped
back.
to the floor.
Yeah. Lemon got on her
And
knees.
she don't like
yeah.
to move.
Yeah.
She-
The lemon put her down on her knees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
But the sweet potato pie made her dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's got prompts. Like, you know, one thing makes you do one thing, one thing makes you do the other.
She wouldn't. Prior to that, she wouldn't do nothing. We couldn't get her to dance.
well, the sweet potato pecan pie, Pastor Paul put him on his knee.
Oh yeah, he was on
And,
her knees too.
and hugged, like 3 or 4 hugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was about 4 or 5 hugs. Yeah,
Oh,
I thought you were starting to feel uncomfortable there after a while. Big Pop was like, okay, that was enough. I was like, okay, all right.
But I did meet Dr. Paul.
Yeah, his wife, Latoya.
No, Dr. Paul's mother.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's very nice. I met her
Mm-hmm.
because after that experience,
yeah,
she tastes my pie,
yep,
and she's been cooking and catering for a lot of years.
yeah.
And she did call me.
Okay,
She
I
did give me
believe.
Yeah.
She gave me a very good comment.
come on, yeah,
Not only that, she called me back again, and I couldn't. Well, when you called me for Thanksgiving, right?
Thanksgiving.
Wow.
No, that was Christmas. I called you.
No, it was Thanksgiving.
I called you for Thanksgiving too.
Thanksgiving because no, I don't know. We'll see.
No, you're right. It was Thanksgiving. You're right. You're right.
Because I left
yeah,
on that
yeah,
Wednesday.
that's right. Sure enough.
And I couldn't. And I was till 12:30 that night.
Yeah.
I was on this way. I couldn't get to her, but the young lady who you sent over there for you,
Uh-huh.
I told her, here, give she had 3 pecan. She like 3 pecan pies to her.
Yeah.
I had them ready. I've never talked to her nothing. I just told her, just give them to her. Tell her happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
it was,
it's a blessing.
yeah.
That is definitely a blessing. You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
But she said 18 years she had been. She said in that pecan pie changed up. Made she ain't never changed nothing.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You do a good job, Big Papa. do a good
I
job.
enjoy what I do. Yeah.
I'm glad you do.
I enjoy what I do.
I'm glad you do. Trust me. My
know.
taste buds are glad you do and enjoy what you do. Yep.
Yeah,
But you're gonna have to, Pastor Research. You're gonna try my that new seafood cornbread dressing I make. Ain't that nice? Ain't that
Don't be teasing me, Big Papa.
Don't say ain't nothing nice.
No, hold it. Since you don't eat, pork, do you
Yeah.
do you eat duck?
Yeah, I love duck.
Ooh, that honey,
I heard you say that honey glazed duck. I got.
honey glazed duck ain't that nice.
You changed your position in your seat.
You saw that, huh? Yeah.
Is your legs crossed?
Oh, I got some
They
pictures.
are.
I show you got some pictures. I show you. Honey glazed duck. Lady told me, she said, ex preacher's wife. Oh, I don't want no duck.
Wait. You said an ex-preacher's wife?
I mean, a preacher's.
Ex-wife. Which one?
Her husband was a preacher, but he died.
Oh, okay.
She's a widow.
He's a widow.
Widow.
He is ex-preacher. He
No,
I
cannot
But
with
she
you.
like 7 days. That's one of my partners, and she said, "I don't want no duck. I don't want no duck. I had duck once before, and that stuff that's so greasy." I said, "Well, first of all, if you see a statement you just made, the person who cooked the duck didn't know what they were cooking because they saw this thing look like a little chicken,
Yeah. So they cooked it like a chicken.
and they tried to smother it like
Yeah.
a chicken, and that was a no.
Come on.
Oh no! I can't eat that. Nobody, you can't. If you try to cook it looks like a little chicken.
Yeah.
If you try to cook it like a little chicken, it ain't gonna work. Because the skin, the grease in a duck, the skin is unreal.
Really?
Yeah, you can't cook it like that.
Wow.
So all she said, I ain't never tasted nothing like, because all she eat was grease.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I made a duck for her for Thanksgiving. I cooked the duck. Yeah,
She enjoyed it?
She living some duck now. Yeah, well, the duck is not because, but I'm saying the way you had to cook it, because duck's got to drain.
Yeah.
If it doesn't drain, you got a problem.
Big Papa. When the cookbook coming out, Big Papa?
Oh no, I don't do all that. I'm saying
Big Papa, I'm telling you, just write the recipes down. I'll put it out there. I'll put my face on the cover.
Well, I don't have no. The only problem is recipes. I give people my recipe.
Big Papa, you know what that is?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh.
That's the liver pie. That's her.
Hey, Jada.
Jada. That's her name. I know it was Jada. Yeah.
Big Papa was asking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, what happened to that other one over there?
The young lady.
The young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed you. We miss you too.
Not as much as we miss you, Jada J. Yes, indeed. I'm glad to see you. Everything's well? Good. All right, like you cut your hair or you just got it locked up.
Bad hair day. Well, she in the dorm. She in the dorm. She in the dorm. She not dressed to go to church. She not
He said she not dressed.
She in the dorm. She in her room. She ain't got, it's college. It's college. You know what I'm saying?
I say college,
She in college. She ain't dressing
We
like
love you,
that.
Jada.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good to see her smiling
But
face.
but keep my recipes really.
Uh-huh.
I don't cook by the ingredients go by recipe. But think about it. How do you know how many sweet potatoes to use? Well, from a recipe.
Because they're never the same size.
Nope.
There you go. So you got to understand the technique of what it takes. Took a lot of years for me to figure that out. When I tried to get grandma on them pie,
Yeah.
nobody taught me this. I taught.
You figured it out.
Yeah, and it took
So save me, Big Papa, from figuring it out.
no, you can't do
Teach
that.
me the technique and put.
I'll give you the recipe,
Okay.
but see after that.
I need the technique too, Big Papa. Save me some
I don't
time.
give you the recipe. He's gonna make a sweet potato pie. But to make good pie, you gotta be Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I make an adjustment. I have to.
Yeah.
I
get it, Big Papa.
I use jumbo sweet potato, but if I go to the store, I still make sweet potato pie, and I use a certain kind of sweet potato that I use because just be consistent.
Yeah.
But I went to Easton, I had a little 15-year-old, my niece, 21-year-old niece. I was tired. I said I went to the store, and when I told him y'all gonna make these pies for me. And the guy, when I got to the nursing home where my mother was, the guy wanted to meet me. He was 30-something years old. He said, I ain't never tasted nothing like that. I said, well,
And that's the ones they made?
I said, a 15-year-old, 21. I boiled the sweet potato, they peeled them. They
Yeah.
did everything. And when they got to a certain point, like she said, the size of the potato,
Yeah.
I'm not using my case that jumbo. it's a little watery, so you got to figure out.
Teach us the technique, Big Papa.
Well, I'm saying that don't mean they just got to know what to do after that.
Well, teach me what to do. So we can teach the world, make millions.
I'm gonna tell you a key after we get the show. I'm gonna tell you the key.
Okay.
One word. It's one word.
Love.
Yep.
No.
That's mine.
That's
That's how I
it.
cook with love.
No, that love is one word. No,
One
no,
word.
serious, one word. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you the main word. Now, how you utilize that word?
Yeah, so
you got to understand. That's what you got to figure that out. But I mean, it's one word.
Okay.
And it's so bad that with a partner of mine, fast down my little son-in-law and his daughter. For 30 years, they've been buying pies for me.
Yeah.
And one day, he called me on the phone. He said, Jay, say, every time, don't do nothing else to your sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
He said, every time I bit into it, I started crying.
Wow.
And he's 75 years old, I'm 72. I said, started crying. He said, every time I bit into it, I thought about my mama.
Wow. You took him a flashbang.
So he said, you got it where it need to be.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing else to it.
Now, Big Papa, you got some names.
I have to say this.
Big Dude, Big Papa J.
My name is A.J. Powell, Sr.
Okay.
What's the A for?
Allen. And the J is for Joseph. So I'm born Catholic. And Powell. And all my grandkids are either BJP, AJP. I got 3 AJP, AJP the second, AJP the third, and then Honor JL, Kasiah, Jan Powell, and Benjamin Jonathan Powell. BJP. Everybody, JP.
Yeah. Come on.
We didn't get that one word.
He said he'll do it after the.
Oh, okay.
He don't want to release it over the airwaves. He gonna release it after the show.
What's that?
That one word.
One word
That one word.
Everybody guess what the word was.
to keep the pie from being too watery.
No, I think just in general, huh? That one word.
That one word. That one word is a magic word.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He gonna release that afterward.
Don't say nothing.
So we're gonna have the listening audience see if they can guess the one word. We ain't gonna tell them the word, but we're just gonna see what they comment, what they think the one word is.
And this one word helps the sweet potato pie to do what?
This one
tastes like
word
Big
is a
Papa.
magic word in baking, and a lot of people don't even know that.
Gotcha. It's a one. So that's the hint for the audience.
One
One
word.
word. That's a magic word for baking.
Well, one word for pies, one ingredient.
Oh, it's an ingredient.
It's an ingredient for pie.
Oh, wow.
That's the magic word for baking. Pies.
Okay.
So
You trying to right? You think?
Well, but like pies that most of us like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. Some pies,
Us people?
yeah, us
Yeah.
people, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pies out, Well,
humans.
the pie. Well, yeah, the pie's on the table right there.
Yeah.
The pie right there. But I found out something. I talked to people in Aurelia, and when the most of the recipes nobody gave me no recipe. I went through. I have a book that I use, Mississippi book, and I went through all the different people that made pie. And I said, oh, basically I make pies. Oh, I need to do this. I'm gonna use this here. I'm gonna use this here.
So you gleaned from each one of those.
Because of what I know worked.
Came up with your own formula.
Oh yeah, come on for me.
But there's one word that the listening audience is trying to figure out that helps pies to be successful.
I'm not trying to give it to them.
No.
We just let them
It's
guess.
one word though. It's one word. One
word.
ingredient.
One ingredient.
The word is an ingredient that goes into it.
Okay.
That helps pies become successful in the oven that you bake.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay.
It's a very common word, but they just don't. A lot of people don't even use it. I was surprised. I was talking to the ladies that can bake good and everything. And I asked them a question, and they didn't put that in there.
That one word.
And this goes in all pies or just sweet potato pies? The one word. Is it true for all pies or just sweet potato
I
pies?
just read. I'm about to write it down.
Sweet potato macaron.
Okay. The listening audience, there are bakers
And the other
out
ones,
here.
the other ones use. The other one's another ingredient that you use. See, you can use for all, but I makes it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh.
yeah,
Nick
Someone
say he
says
know
they
what it is.
Because Nick over there Googling different recipes and seeing what
It ain't vanilla abstract. Yeah.
no.
One word. One ingredient.
Well, vanilla abstract can't be vanilla abstract because vanilla abstract is
one
more vanilla pie.
ingredient to keep the pie right like Big Papa. That's what we gonna do because we about to hit a stopper. Let's go. You know. Big Papa. Stole the show. Let's go. One word. One word. One word. One
Remember, you
word.
can't guess that word.
Yes, I do. I have guessed that word.
Chauncey, what's the word?
I have a word in my mind.
Give me
I have
the
no
word.
idea.
Well,
Give me the word.
Give me the first letter.
Okay.
The word.
Huh?
Okay.
What
Oh,
you-
she said okay. That's 2 letters.
Water.
Councilman.
Milk.
Y'all guess that word.
Butter.
Sugar.
Silk.
Y'all guess that word.
Sugar.
Almond milk.
No, not like Papa's pies.
You don't know what it is. You can't guess. You said okay, so let that mess. Hey.
She's back. Put your shades on, baby.
There's nothing.
Come on, Ricky. Put your
There's
shades
nothing
on,
There's
Ricky.
nothing artificial in my pie.
Come on.
So I don't do anything artificial. I've never made a pie from a canned sweet potato. I don't know how to do that. So you can tell that.
Why
by the
y'all
color.
looking at me?
Right on you.
I'm trying to think of the word. God. G-O-D. In the pie. You will
I
see.
think it's an ingredient.
Put your finger in the middle, man. Stir it up like you know your grandmother can. Let's go.
Well, that you know what? That's what inspired.
Ooh.
Because I had for 30 years. It took me 30 years to figure it out. Because nobody taught me.
Yeah.
It was 30 years for me to figure out. Because I remember how grandma and them pies used to do. See, that's the key. Everything that I cook, I got to remember how it used to taste. The thing was to get to that taste. My mother-in-law, and when I was making dressing the first time, she came back. She said, "Your dressing was good, Alan, but
You missing this.
I had to call Mama before Mama got through. Mama, give me your recipe. What did you put in your pie?" Oh, that's what I have.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to cook my
that
grandma.
One thing, that one thing, very small, one thing made a difference. Very a difference. There's a couple of things, ingredients that use for several things like dressing, jambalaya. One thing makes a difference. One thing makes it different than all those. For the moisture, for the it's one thing.
One thing. Okay, we're not talking pies now.
No.
But what's the one thing for dressings and stuff?
Desiree trying to cook. You going home and cook this weekend? Because we ain't got no kids this weekend, so we coming over as soon to taste whatever you want.
Think about it. Think about it like this is just already. You're dealing with cornbread dressing. You're dealing with rice dressing.
Yeah.
Jambalaya deals with rice and so forth. There's one word that you have to. There's one thing that you got to make sure you got to add to it to make it do what it do.
And what is that? We're not talking pies. So what's that one thing in those?
B word.
It's a B.
Baking soda.
Baking soda.
Oh.
Put it in the.
Malika say broth.
No, that's
Hey, we
a-
gotta.
that-
we-
that's a
y'all
little-
gonna tell
you
it on the
can't-
air.
No, see,
Y'all can-
you don't have that. You don't have to be. You don't have this. Well, it's a B word though.
It's a-
Think about what you're putting in it.
Well, that's 2 words.
No, think about the one word. It's a B word.
In the dressing,
And dressing and jambalaya.
and that starts with a B.
Let's start with a B.
Basil,
Huh?
bay leaf.
That's automatic, but I'm gonna give you a hint. What's your name?
Pretty Ricky, what they call me.
Pretty
Ricky, what they call me.
Pretty Ricky with a comma. Pretty Ricky with a comma. You said the word.
I said the word.
So you can't remember what you said earlier.
I probably changed. I cannot,
That's
sir.
right.
It's documented. It's in black and white.
She said a couple things. Somehow put your finger in the middle of it and stir it up.
Yeah, put your finger in the
But it wasn't a
middle.
B though.
Baking soda.
I said
Come on, think.
You at Chauncey?
I'm trying.
Come on, you're dealing with rice. You're dealing with cornbread.
butter.
Bread, you're dealing with rice.
Said butter already.
Lots of butter.
We said butter.
Yeah.
We said butter. Before, I mean, that's average. I said your thumb.
That's not for pies, though. That's nothing to do with pie.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with pie. Everything is. I don't
Broth. Broth.
She said
No.
No,
talking
butter
about
is
that.
it?
Butter.
You
Butter.
guess.
You got the right.
You
word.
win.
Y'all, listen. Y'all getting me hungry now. Y'all know when I get
Ricky
hungry, I get
with a
thrown
comma.
off.
Pretty Ricky with a comma. Butter. What does butter stop doing? when you do like jambalaya and stuff, you don't use regular rice. You use parboiled rice because it holds up when you heat it up. It don't stick together. And what does the butter do? You can't use regular rice. 'Cause when you put it in the heating in the chafing dishes, it's gonna gum up. What does butter stop the rice from doing?
Sticking together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you. That's the key. You got to have so many things to that. Even though you do regular rice, if the quick way to do it. Okay, you can do rice the quick way. No matter how big the pot is, old-fashioned way.
But that finger, makes your
that
water.
That little thing there.
Yeah, the index.
I
makes
told
it,
my husband that. He said he had never heard of
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
So for the
You
listening
got a ball.
audience,
You got that much water on the top.
Yeah.
When you bring it to a ball all the way, and you got to watch it after you bring it to the ball because it start going down.
Right.
Don't let it go down and burn.
Right.
But but if you use like parboiled, right, it tells you 1-to-1, right?
Uh-huh.
If you're doing 3 cups of rice, you only use 2 cups of water. You can get the same result.
Yeah.
But those things you learn, you figure those things out. If you want to do it that way, so you don't have to worry about watching, instead of, for parboiled rice, it says for every cup of rice, use a cup of water. Or use 2 cups of water, I'm sorry. For a cup of rice, use 2 cups of water. So if you're doing 3 cups of rice, you got to use what? 6 cups of water, right?
Yeah.
Use 4 to 5, like that. Then you have to
Make your
worry about-
adjustment.
Then
Yeah.
you use less water, and it's gonna, it's gonna get individualized.
We learning something today. I just need the cookbook and techniques, Big Papa. I'm gonna put my
Butter.
face on the book.
Oh, it's butter?
butter.
Yeah.
Butter.
Butter.
But aside from sticking together, butter.
One word, stick your finger in the
Butter.
middle and put the butter in
Well,
it.
butter makes
your butter
anything
in
you
it.
cook.
Mm-hmm.
Butter
Put
makes
the butter
it.
make anything you cook.
When you do a
It's on
pie,
sale at
when you do a
Ross
cake,
right now for the
without butter,
Boulevard.
what?
It's just
Butter makes the
freshly
moisture, right?
open. Let's go.
And it makes it what? It makes it not
Let's go.
gummy.
Let's go.
You understand what I'm saying? That was what my mother-in-law told me. She said, son-in-law, it was good, but it was sticky. That's why I called Mama. And she said, I said, what's the ingredient you put in your cornbread dressing? And that's the word. That's the one I didn't have in there.
Yeah, and they would do a stick of butter.
But now the key, even though you said butter, I didn't tell you
What kind of
the
butter?
The other part, you got to realize, you got to figure out how much to use and when. That's the key. That's all of it.
You're holding out on me, Big Papa.
Well, I can't-
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes, Big Papa.
I can't. I don't cook like you cook. You cook a little pot like here. I'm cooking
Big pot.
Big old pot. So you got those things. That's by trial and error. Now.
Yeah.
You see, you can't just. It ain't no. That's what I'm saying. Cooking is not like baking. Well, not like baking cakes. Baking pies is a little bit different. Like I just told you, sweet potato pie. We just said what? You don't know how
Yeah.
big the sweet potatoes are.
Right.
So how you know how to do it?
Wow.
Once you figure it out, because if you're doing store-bought sweet potatoes,
Maybe smaller.
Oh, but the
Time.
recipe I'll give you. I'm gonna give you my recipe. The recipe I'm gonna give it to you, but it says that if do so many of these kind of
Right.
sweet potatoes, and then otherwise do this many. You know
So
what I mean?
here's the thing.
Huh?
I think we ought to have a Kingdom Hour big pie competition, and you come and taste our pies. Malika has been in the kitchen cooking up some things and some dishes during the week. Apostle, I'm put First Lady on yours, and me and Chauncey, and then Desiree. We all have 4 pies. No,
Just
me.
me.
He said Ricky with a karma, sweet Ricky with a karma. No, you can't get in the contest.
No, I'm gonna let her sit down.
Okay. Oh,
Let me straighten it out.
Yeah, fix it.
Let me fix it.
Fix it up, preacher.
Let me fix it.
Yeah,
Fix it, preacher.
Fix it.
What happened the last time you in the kitchen?
Cut off.
What happened the last time you in the kitchen?
Water off.
You forgot. I'm the head, right?
Sunburn.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm the head, right?
My
What
right,
happened the last time you in the kitchen?
I waste all over the kitchen.
All
It
right.
took them like 2 hours. Nick then was there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
I
no.
can't stand
Let us sit down.
Yeah.
You don't
I'll
want the
cook.
house to burn.
My right
You don't want the
hand
house to
gave
burn
out.
down.
No. It's not that she can't cook.
No,
it's
I
just
got the hospital
she
on my
just
right
got
hand.
yeah.
And
So
everything fell.
yeah, so I'll take care of all the cooking.
That'll
duties.
clean it up, then, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you
amazing how many.
better clean it up.
It's amazing how many young men do the cooking.
Yeah.
And when I got married, as good as I cook, you know what I told my wife? Let's get some guidelines. That ain't my job. That's yours. I only cook when I want to and when I feel like it. Especially day, like holiday, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I might do, I might smoke turkeys and so forth, may do some dressing, right? But basically, it was her. She did the cooking. I ate her food. My wife could cook pretty good. Something she made, I still can't make. She used to make chicken dumpling or hen dumpling. I don't know how to do that. Now my oldest son knows how to do that. I don't know how to do it. Never learned that. Why? She do that. I didn't learn that.
Gotcha.
You know?
Our time is up, Big Papa.
Oh man, you know, Judge. It goes so fast when
Yeah, Big Papa. Wow. So guys, we're out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. There he is. What's that, TJJ? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Kingdom After Hour show. We're going to catch you guys next week. It's the hour after the Kingdom Hour. Thank y'all for tuning in. Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Roku TV, Spotify, all these other places. Thank y'all for being a part of the Kingdom After Hour show. We want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Big Papa for gracing us on today, especially with the Big Papa Pies from Big Papa Pies and Catering. We thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank ya! Thank ya! Thank ya. Felt the glory on that. Amen. For the Kingdom Production crew over there holding it down, that is Nicholas Menina, that is Connor, that is, who's that over there? That's Malika Tamu Menina. That's who that is. She's over there holding it down. Over here at the Kingdom Command Center, it is the Kingdom crew. It is Desiree DC, the voice, the Merge Butterfly, holding it down today with us. Johnson in the building, Big Papa Pie. Thank y'all for holding it down with us on today. We're going to catch you guys next week. Y'all have a glorious weekend. If you don't have a place to worship, come check us out here at Elevate Church 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, 915 or 1115. See you in the house. Peace.
Peace.
It's the Kingdom After Hour Show.